This is cooking with Rose. Although, could be cooking with Ma, could be cooking with Grandma, and I'm starting. Because I've been waiting a long time.
Tell me, what are we doing today?
What are we doing? We're going to make gravy.
And that's the Italian version of gravy,
That's
right?
that's
Which means a
gravy,
red
gravy.
sauce.
You better believe it. All right, I've heated my olive oil. All right, I'm throwing in garlic.
So we've got garlic.
Chop it.
Chopped garlic going in.
Yeah. And that's gonna, we're gonna brown it up a little bit. I hope I don't burn it. No. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Doesn't that sound good? Oh, that's
No.
wonderful. That's good Italian cooking. Charlie would probably figure I'm gonna brown it till it's, useless. But that's all right.
No, he wouldn't. He always loved your cooking.
No. I'm the only one who cooked Italian food. Okay. Now
For Charlie.
Now, we're going to let that... Do you know how to take the picture?
I do.
I'm going to let that get nice. Now, while that's getting nice, I'm going to look at the pork. Now, one thing you have to understand, and I got this from my mother, your great-grandmother, you know what I mean. Anyway.
Tell us her name.
Her Italian name was Giannina. And then her American name was Jenny, but to me she was Mother.
And what was her maiden name though?
La Bella, meaning
Bella.
the beautiful, which
And
of course
she
she
was.
was. You must use pork if you're going to make gravy. Naples, or my mother, or me.
All right.
That doesn't mean pepperoni.
Right.
It means pork. Now, it just so happens I have some boneless pork chops here, which are good. But I also buy sometimes they have the country pork ribs, which are just strips, but it's all meat, really. So as soon as my garlic here is ready to take out of the pan, and I'll be very careful with it because I'm on television here, and make sure I don't burn it, I'm going to brown it. That noise you hear is the spoon in the pan. Oh, we're getting very close. Oh, I think we're there.
Can you turn the light on?
What light? I don't have a light.
Oh, I thought there was a light over
No,
there.
there's no light.
I'm so sorry.
Now, I am shutting that off so I don't end up with... Well, I suppose I have to do this.
Yeah,
I gotta remember
we're the ones who need to see
this
it.
is a theater. All right, see now what I'm going to do, I'm taking that garlic out. Because I'm not going to leave it in there while I brown the meat.
So you're just flavoring the olive oil with
I'm
garlic.
flavoring the oil, yes. And this garlic, of course, is certainly going to go right back in the sauce after everything is put in here. And I just might be able to have Barbara open, my can of salsa or my cans of tomatoes if there is a time here when we just sit and doing
we might
nothing.
have to take a break. Let me ask you to begin with, how much olive oil do you think you put in there, Mom?
Oh gosh, I don't know. Take a look at the pan. Look, see?
It's not my show.
Covers the bottom.
It's not my show.
All right. Well, it covers the bottom.
So covers the bottom.
To a certain depth, which I'm not going to measure.
Okay.
Excuse me, I want to get the pork. Now.
She's going for the pork.
Well, I'm going for the fork to pick up the pork.
Got it.
All right. Now, I'm going back over here. This is not a television kitchen, that everything's prepared long in advance and ready to go. All right. Now, we are going to... Oh, I'm going to take the saran off it.
Yes. We individually wrap them.
My hands are clean. I never do anything without my hands being absolutely clean. I mean, you know that.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Anyone who knows the way you
Beautiful
cook.
piece of pork. Oh.
Very nice.
See, I would eat these. I mean, that's going to make a lovely sauce. But you really do. If you don't have pork, you've missed the boat. You've got to have pork. This is quite a bit of pork, but it'll make a great gravy. Now, if I can get this one out of here, I'll put this in the pan as well. Let's see, this is a pretty tricky bag. Oh, I did it. Here it is. Now, That, I'm going to lower the heat. And that pork is going to brown.
So that's about our heat. Pretty low.
Well, of course, this is a gas stove, which makes it very easy.
Yeah,
Yeah, gas stove makes it very, very easy. Now I'm going to heat it a little more. Okay. Now we're just going to let that percolate while I go over here.
All right.
I'm going to wash my hands. Now
We're gonna come back after you've washed.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. This is another adventure. This is going to be meatballs.
Well,
Meanwhile, observe, I'm washing my hands very well because I'm going to be rolling them up.
so what have we started with in here? About a
We
pound and a
started
half?
with hamburger.
How much?
About a pound and a half. Yeah. I don't know how many meatballs it's going to be, but.
Got about a pound and a half of hamburger.
Whoops. Just get a little less.
And this is sort of the basis. It begins part of a sauce, right? So you got some olive oil
you
on
talking
there
about
to make a
gravy?
sauce. Yeah, gravy. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right, we gotta put salt. I cheated and put a little more salt already. Pepper.
Got it.
Okay, now I'm just gonna make this one little mess.
So we're kneading this together.
Yeah. All right. Now, I've already cut the garlic.
How much garlic do you think is there, Mom?
Oh, there's about, believe it or not, that's about 4 cloves.
Wow.
But of course it depends on how big or how small the cloves are. Obviously they were small.
Got it.
Oh, I have to get the breadcrumbs, so
Got
why
it?
don't you just
No,
shut
it's okay. I'll follow you. It's not going to be that long. I'm moving
But
that.
they're way up here, Barbara.
Got it. I guess I'm going to get the breadcrumbs.
Yeah, you're going to get
All
them
up there.
back
We'll be
there.
back. So what are you doing now, Ma?
I'm mixing in the garlic.
Okay.
Now we're going to use equal amounts of breadcrumbs.
That's these.
Let me find.
This is an Italian style breadcrumb, which means it has maybe some oregano or something.
Oh, it's got what is it? I don't know what's on here. It's got parsley and oh heavens! It's Italian style.
But you're saying it's best to use Italian style because it's got a few
Yeah,
spices
yeah.
in it. So equal parts of breadcrumb. And you're using a very informal measure here.
That's kind of a 3/4 of whatever this is.
Folks, I hope this helps. 3/4 of whatever that is, which is maybe a cup.
Well, that's close. I want to break all the lumps in here.
You're going to get a feel. This is cooking to feel. He's breaking up just the lumps in the Romano. Now this is Pecorino Romano cheese. Great.
Right. I'm putting a little more of the cheese than the thing.
Right.
And the, what was it?
And the breadcrumbs.
And the breadcrumbs.
Right.
Now, mix this up. It looks very dry, doesn't it?
It does.
But we're going to put in eggs.
Got it. I see the
And
eggs
you know
sitting here.
something? I think my mother used to put a little water in. Because it makes, I believe, a little water makes a
Fluffy.
Brita. Okay, so
Right.
now
Brita water.
I'm sure there are people who are going to say, gee, is she using water from the tap?
No, how much do you think you just put in there? Maybe a couple
About a
tablespoons?
Quarter of a cup.
Quarter of a cup of water, okay.
Okay. Oh, here are the eggs. Where'd they come from?
I don't know, your
Little
assistant.
chicken must have run around, laid the darn eggs, and
And stuck them in the
also
container.
I've noticed in New England's Best Farm, they hit an arm and a leg.
They are.
They're supposed to be special.
And how many are you going to put
I'm
in
going
there?
to put at least 3.
All right. So that would be 1 per half pound. But
Yeah.
you said you think it's about a half pound of meat. A half pound and a half of
1 and a
meat.
half, yeah. What is that? I remember it. A little chicky wouldn't have got out of that one.
I don't think these eggs were bred for a little chickie to get out of them.
Yeah. Let me just break this up a little.
So she's going to squish those yolks and everything.
Yeah.
Before she goes in for the egg kill.
That's right. Breadcrumbs in there. I don't want to get salmonella.
How's that pork doing over there, too?
It's burning.
Oh.
It says, Charlie would say, Kansas City brown the way Rose cooks.
What Rose is doing is browning up some pork toward the gravy, because the meatballs get cooked
After I take that.
prior to making the gravy too, right? If you're going to make meatballs.
I am going to brown my meatballs in that pan.
Which is going to be the basis for gravy. So if you're making meatballs, you should brown the meat in the same olive oil that the gravy's going to be made from?
Like everything else, yep.
All right.
Now, my mother used to do it in a separate frying pan.
What'd she do in a separate frying pan?
Browned the meatballs.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
She never used the... She didn't... come into the light a little more. You're shadowing. No, you stand to that side. You see, so that's it. So we can see. I know. This is television production. This is not merely cooking. The whole point of this.
Where did we put the meatballs I bought?
I must say, if this episode remains in the collection, Mom is very nervous about her meatballs. She's concerned that they're not going to be good. I would put another egg.
I might decide to put a little more water.
There you go.
I have to see now. Let me see.
Yes. Now what she decided to do is, and this is what you should do, make a little test meatball and taste it.
Yeah.
And then you'll know.
And then you'll know.
Well,
time to wash again.
Time to wash. What you love are watching. You're spending time watching the wash. We'll be back. Oh.
I am taking, well, let me see. I was thinking, no, I think my pork has a little longer to go.
Do you flip it now?
I already flipped it once.
Oh, I see. So it's
Now,
been...
I want this to brown.
Oh, yeah.
I want it to brown like this on the other side. So we're going to relax a little while. Okay.
We are?
Yeah, because what are we going to do?
We're going to relax.
We're relaxing.
So what are we doing?
I'm taking the pork out. And now I'm going to get ready to do the salsa.
Got it.
Because that's going to be the first step.
We've tossed a tad more Romano in there, and we're going to toss a tad more water, you say, yes?
Yeah. That's about another
teaspoon, tablespoon?
No, I would say that's about another couple of tablespoons.
Okay.
And then
She's feeling she wants a little more Romano flavor, I guess.
Yeah.
The big lesson here, ladies and gentlemen, is it's very much about a feel.
Yeah, and it's what you like. If you like a lot of garlic, I suppose you put a lot of garlic. If you want to have cheesy meatball, you put more cheese. I have to put those in. I'm sorry I don't have fresh parsley.
But we're going to put some parsley flakes.
This is the underarm parsley.
This is when you have meat on one hand. Do you want me to help? Up. All right. And
I'm so nervous being on television. Take a look. See how much parsley I put?
That's a lot of parsley.
It isn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say that's about 3 tablespoons.
Just right. That amount of parsley is just right.
There you go.
Oh boy, is this looking good. Oh my heavens. This is going to be so terrific. Oh boy. You notice I don't have any rings on my
No rings on her fingers. No. And I want to say that, as I understand it, one of the keys to meatballs
is that they don't burn?
Is that one of the keys to meatballs is the time they spend really absorbing the sauce. Slow cooking in the sauce.
Yeah.
You can't really judge a meatball by the way it's browned and how it tastes being browned.
Well, you have to, any meat you have, such as the pork chops and meatballs, you put them in, you don't put them in at the beginning of your sauce. you let the sauce cook for quite a while before you put your meat and other stuff in.
Back into the sauce.
You don't do all the cooking of the sauce, the gravy. You don't do that cooking with the meat in it for that long period of time.
Got it.
Okay. All right.
We're coming back. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I have to out my mother and your grandmother and say, we are doing a little off-camera meatball cooking testing thing.
Yeah.
Because
I don't always make meatballs.
She's a little nervous.
Neck here, she said, "Are you making meatballs?"
So,
and I said, "Well, no, Barbara, I don't usually make meatballs because I really don't think I've ever made a good meatball." But we are trying.
But now that we're on television, we're worried about how it's going to come out.
So nervous.
So now we have made a test meatball off camera that she and I are supposed to eat and decide.
We're going to test.
And we're going to decide if the meatball segment even stays in the show.
Someone else may have to do the meatballs.
And listen, I'm telling you, this drama guarantees that the meatball segment is staying in the show. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the big moment.
The test meatball. We cut it in half because we took it out and it wasn't fully cooked.
We didn't take it out.
Rose took it out, and this is it.
All right, here's your fork. Right there.
Mine.
Here's mine.
Here's hers.
This is hot though, Barbara.
We're going to blow on this meatball. Now, as was explained, you don't really know a meatball till it's sat in the sauce for a bit. What's your verdict, Mom? I haven't even eaten mine yet.
I haven't tasted. I don't know.
Oh my God.
What? It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Camera person, give it a big thumb up.
Wow, well, in that case, they're going to have to wait till I ball all these and put them in the pan.
Oh my God, it's a great meatball, folks. You're in for a treat. And they're going to ball that up. We'll be back to you later.
Oh, it is. Okay.
More work to do. We'll come back when we have a whole bunch of balls. So to speak. All right.
Yeah.
We are back to sauce.
This is a very, very important part of this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get the oil hot. I need a little more. I use a lot of olive oil. And if you do want to have a sauce with no agita, this is what you do.
If you don't want agita being indigestion, what do you do?
Heat this up. You put they call it tomato paste. Italians call it salsa. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
But you put this in, and you're going to see it's bright red.
Right.
When you put it in, and you stand here, and you mix and mix and mix. The texture changes, the color darkens, and you render out a lot of the acid from the tomato.
Okay.
And therefore, when you do finally make your sauce, you don't have an after burn, so to speak.
Okay.
So this is very important.
Okay, hold on just a sec. Okay, we'll be back.
Okay, now there's stuff sticking to the bottom of this pan from the meat and so forth. But when you get the sauce in there and it sits in it, this all comes together.
All right, so
now
putting the tomato paste in.
Oh yeah. Now, you're going to see it's very red. Now this will probably take about 10 minutes.
Move your hand so the light goes in there.
Now you're not going to have it too high.
Very bright red.
Yeah.
You see how you're shadowing it? Back up a bit now. Let me just show them. Yeah. All right. That's a big can of tomato.
I was just going to say, I use this big can, which is what, I don't know.
It's the equivalent of 2 of those
12
little
ounces.
cans.
Yeah. I use this to two big cans of tomatoes.
And that's these.
Yeah.
These
now
cans
I'm just going to stand here.
of tomatoes.
And it does make this noise. And you should wear protective clothing because it might spatter. But you're going to see, the consistency is going to change. The color is going to change. And you just have to stand here and keep adjusting the heat so it stays nice and hot.
Now what I'm going to do is shoot the clock. And then we're going to come back when she tells us it is 7:45. We're going to come back. You'll keep continuing
Okay.
to stir until we return. We're at about a minute, and we're going to show you.
Now,
Gonna add-
see, it's changed, but you still need a lot of oil when you're doing this.
She likes a lot of olive oil, but you see the change. It's
But
separating.
you have to. Yeah.
The paste
And you
separates.
see in the pan, on the bottom of the pan, all the stuff from the meat, it has already come off the bottom. So you can see this is getting darker. And then it's going to probably separate a little more, get even darker, separate a little more, and that now is getting rid of all that stuff that's going to give you agita. And when this reaches the right point, I will put the tomatoes in. You can use any kind of tomatoes. I don't use tomato because you gotta, what you really should do if you use a tomato is like my mother did. You put them in a dish and you take a fork and you
mean the whole plum tomato?
If you use a whole tomato, I don't use plum. I use just regular tomato. I try to always get a tomato that's imported.
Mom, and you don't use the puree tomatoes either?
No, those aren't.
Right.
This is called crushed
She's
tomato.
adding even more olive oil.
Even more olive oil. Because this won't cook unless there's enough olive oil.
So I guess the 2 cans of paste require a lot of oil.
Yep, they do.
Okay, now I'm going to come over here, and these are the actual tomatoes she's using, which are a diced tomato.
Diced tomatoes, yeah.
Yeah. But in puree, it says.
Yeah.
And an imported tomato. And our time check says that we're now at 7:48. So this is about... And by the way, it is November the 29th, 2007. And may I ask a question? What did you think about that meatball?
I was surprised that meatball was good, and I think it's because I did what my sister Anna told me. Equal amounts of cheese and breadcrumbs. Cheese and breadcrumbs. Oh, I put a little extra cheese, Anna, but you know. It was sitting in the container, and I didn't want to put the container in the refrigerator because it had so little cheese. I figured I'll throw it in the meatball and, you know, Italian style.
Exactly.
Whatever you're in the mood for.
Whatever's around.
Whatever hits you. And never do the same thing twice.
Yeah.
So, hey, you're surprised, huh? It's still cooking up here.
Still cooking up. It's not there yet, is it?
Nope.
All right.
Gotta get really dark.
Huh. So this is a color thing, so we're going to try to get as realistically... Mom, can you back up a second just so we get... No, on the other side. You're not blocking the light. So we get a really good look at the
Now,
color.
why didn't you give me a script that says move away from the... You know what I mean?
No. Because you know what? I'm not sure if you're aware, but the writers are on strike right now.
Oh,
So
okay.
I really couldn't write you a script. It would be against my ethics.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true.
There we go. So this is not dark enough yet.
Yep.
All right. We'll come back. So, folks, it's, as you can see, 7:51.
What's that mean?
Well, I'm giving them a time frame for when you started, which was 7:45, I think. And 7:51. It's been about 6-7 minutes of cooking
Yeah,
and
as you
stirring.
can see, this is considerably darker than when we started.
Now, Mom, I'm going to have you move your arm down just a bit so we get some light in that pan. See that? Yeah.
Why didn't we buy a spotlight?
I don't know.
You should have, you know. If you're going to bother filming, you might as well try to be as professional as one can.
Folks, welcome,
Barbara.
welcome to my world.
Barbara, I think it's time for me to put my tomatoes in.
Okay, so it is actually now 7:52, so that gives you a bead on how long this has been happening. Do you want me to help you, Ma? One-handed. In go the tomatoes. 1 can. Oh, shoot.
I'll do it.
Yeah, my hand is a little
I
slippery.
don't want to interfere with my film.
Yeah, and also, I don't know. I'm more worried
Now
on
what we do, wow.
Look at those diced tomatoes in there.
Yeah, they're going to collapse
Yeah.
in the cooking. Now, what you do, excuse me, Barbara.
Yeah, sorry.
because I do a quantitative transfer,
Okay, and I'm meanwhile going to get a good look at this sauce.
which means I'm going to put water in my pan, my tomato pan, and then I'm going to transfer some of it over.
So
And you know,
what
I
she's
better
doing-
not cut my hand because I'm on Coumadin 4.5 and I'm in
Hold on
a
a sec.
very, what?
Let me see how much water you put. What you're doing is
So
washing
half a
the remaining out of there
Yeah.
and adding water to the sauce at the same
Right.
time.
Right.
Correct.
Okay. Now, this needs more water. Because you don't want it bubbling, excuse me, and spattering all over the kitchen. It uses a lot of water. And if it were ever too thin, you just, you know, boil it in the water.
Got it. The
Okay.
water's going to boil off.
Now, we are going to put in some Italian seasoning.
What do you put in for seasoning?
Something called Italian seasoning. If I
Oh my. Right. So that wasn't actually descriptive. That was actually a noun.
yeah, if I can find it. What's this? Oh, that's celery.
All right, we'll be back.
Yeah,
Could you show me the label on that? I'm not sure what that ingredient is. Oh, could that be? Oh my God. Hold on, stay still.
did you get it yet?
It won't even focus. Italian
It says
seasoning.
Italian seasoning.
Right.
And then I also put in,
Spin it. Looking at nothing.
oh,
All right.
oregano.
Oregano.
No, oregano.
Oh, oregano.
That's the way my mother said it.
Oregano
Yeah.
and bay leaf.
Okay. Now we're going to take our Italian seasoning.
Ooh, let me see your hand. So, don't be so fast with that.
That's probably a teaspoon, no?
Right, yeah, but show me your hand. Just stay still with that for a second. Shall I focus? Okay, there you
That's
go. Right,
probably
base
another-
in the palm. That's tablespoons,
that's
ma. That's tablespoons.
3 teaspoons. No, they're not.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
All right. Now,
It's a good, folks, let's take a look at that. That's a dusting across the top.
okay. Now, what is this? Oh, the bay leaf.
Notice
This
that
here-
sauce is bubbling up on the sides, too, now.
Oregano. We're going to have a little bit more oregano, which is delicious. That's about as cheap as half a teaspoon of it.
Oh, jeez.
And then we put a bay leaf. Come on.
You see, this is all bubbling now. It's getting going.
Put a big one.
Big bay leaf on the top.
Big bay leaf. Now, we are also going to put our garlic back in.
Ah, the bowl of garlic that was toasted kind of before.
That's going back in.
Got it.
Because we don't mind that flavor. Now, this here is just going to cook. And as it cooks, and it'll cook a lot. What time is it, Papa?
It is now 7:57.
Like 8 o'clock. Okay? I mean, you know.
No, I'm giving them exacts.
Oh, all right, 7:57. Well,
Got
in a
it.
few hours,
There's a cover just went on
about,
that now.
oh, maybe what, 11 o'clock, thereabouts. I don't know, maybe midnight, I'll shut this off. But this will go that long.
And Ma,
And I'll
explain.
keep adding water as I go.
And do you adjust the temperature so it just stays at a simmer?
Yeah, it's got to boil.
Right.
Very lowly.
But just very
you don't
low.
want it to spatter all over the stove.
Or get too hot to kind of
Yeah.
burn or anything, right?
Oh, well, no, I try not to burn it.
No, I mean but this is a pretty hot heat right now is what I'm saying. But you'll eventually lower that a bit,
Oh,
right?
yes, I keep an eye on it.
She keeps an eye on it. Just one. All right.
Now, I noticed that in my whoops, I don't want to set the house on fire.
Oh, yes.
Do you like that? We should have put the candle over here.
We had a candle going here.
I'm just gonna, that was just some tomato sauce. Okay.
Right.
Now, we're going to do our meatball.
So, what? Yes. Now what?
Now, you see what I'm holding in my hand? This is not booze.
Scotch.
This is a gallon jug of olive oil. Not virgin, because I have that there for salad.
Got it.
This is regular imported Italian olive oil.
All right.
So now we're going to make the meatballs, and then we're going to cook them.
Got it.
Now I haven't made, and again we use quite a bit of olive oil. You know, it's so good for you. Keeps you young and everything else, and handsome and
Yes.
virile. And I'll see you later. I gotta ball all this stuff
We
up.
got a lot of meatballs to make. We'll
Yes,
be
so
back.
we got a lot of meatballs. So.
And this is about the size you're making.
Well, I try. I try to keep them oh, I gotta wash my hands.
She's gotta wash her hands.
Consistent, because you want them all to cook together. But if I get, you know, if I get tired, I make them bigger. Just cook them longer.
So there were fewer. All right. We'll be
Okay.
back. All right, folks. We're back. What are we doing, Rosina?
We are frying up our meatball, our delicious, delectable meatballs.
And we got a good number of meatballs.
And although it's not on film, I did wash my hands again.
Oh, yeah.
I'm as fussy as the rest of you.
So we got 4, 8.
I'm going to have
You're
to
putting in
try.
12.
Well, I'm going to try to get them all in
13.
there.
15. And 5 more. She got 20 meatballs out of 1.5 pounds of meat. That gives you a little bit of a, get 5 meatballs to 1/2 pound.
That is if you make them this size.
I'm
Now,
sorry. What am I saying, folks?
if
Sorry.
you make them larger,
No,
you will get less.
Right, I'm sorry, I have to correct my math. 20 meatballs to 1.5 pounds is not 5 meatballs to 1 pound. That would be if you had 2 pounds. So 5 meatballs to 1.5 pounds.
But I still have more to come back.
I mean 15 meatballs, 20 meatballs to 1.5 pounds.
Oh, for heaven's
There's 3
sake.
into 20 for you math majors out there. So we're getting maybe 6 to 7 meatballs to 1/2 pound.
If they're
Oh,
this-
actually, but we made 21 meatballs because we ate one. So you get 7 meatballs to 1/2 pound.
if you make them this size.
Correct. But this is the size you recommended, so.
Yeah. This is the perfect size. The perfect size.
Of course, because it's the size
Yes.
you made them.
Yeah. And we just
I'm no fool.
let it. I gotta squeeze this other meatball in here. Oh, I'm telling you. You know,
Perfect.
you'd think we planned this, wouldn't you?
Yes?
I tell you. Now we're just gonna cook that, cook this, and maybe we can relax. Oh, well, is my counter with all this stuff gonna be in your
She's
movie?
got the pork. Oh, yeah. There's the
Oh.
pork waiting to go into the sauce. Here's the sauce bubbling away. Do you see all the olive oil like separating now on the top of that?
Oh, that looks
Yeah.
fabulous.
That should be how it, so when yours looks like this, guys, it's okay. It all separates out.
Oh no, we
There are
don't put
your
the whole
meatballs.
cover. I'm gonna end up with
Oh, sorry.
sauce all
Right.
over the.
Ah, there's a good point. You tip the cover to the side to let some of that air out.
Yeah,
So it doesn't boil all over the place.
that's right.
All right, and now we are at 8:09. So the meatballs are going to cook. We'll be back.
Gives you that crispy.
Say that again. What does?
The water that you put in here, you know, as we made them.
Inside the meatballs, you mean?
Yeah, the water makes the crispy outside here. Now this doesn't remain that crispy after you throw it in the sauce, but it just does kind of seal it, being nice and
I see. So what you're saying is it's sort of the
Crusty.
reaction of the water and the oil
yeah,
that kind of adds that browning. Nice. I didn't realize that.
yeah, it's nice and brown.
We're flipping meatballs, and it is at this point 8:14. So they've been on, I don't know, what was that, 7 minutes? 5 minutes?
I thought you were keeping track of the time.
Yeah, I'm letting them keep track.
When I got nothing else to do, you should have been. Oh, I'm telling you, we may have to do this all over again. I'm going to be cooking for a month till we get a perfect film.
So it's 8:23. So that's how long these meatballs have been cooking. And now she's given it a taste,
You know,
and they're done, as you can see. So now the cameraman is going to take a taste. Camera
cutting
person.
them off, and I'm going to leave them there.
All right.
No heat. No, I shut them off.
So
This here, I'm going
lift it
to.
up. Let's see.
Now I'm going to after about a couple of hours, I'll put all this meat in there.
All right. We'll be back in a couple of hours. As you see, it is 10:24 now. We'll be back when it's time to put it all together. Alrighty, we are taping. It's 10:06. Mom, can we take a look inside your pot? We moved it to a bigger pot, right?
Yeah.
And this is
because
now...
when we put the meat in there, the volume would be
Can you
set to
tip,
the other pan.
right, tip just forward so we see the color. So you see the color. It's a beautiful bright red, kind of separated out. Bubbling away now. And now, I think what we want to do...
Now what I'm going to do, this is sort of controversial, but I am going to put more olive oil in here.
Why is that controversial?
Yeah, some people
yes.
don't really like, but I like to have the top of it covered with oil because, again, this is all part of getting rid of the agita. All right, now I'm going.
And you feel that the olive oil is one of the keys to getting rid of the agita of the sauce?
Yep, I do.
Interesting. Okay.
I do.
Because some people find that oil might be.
There's never too much.
Okay.
Never too much olive oil.
But I mean, in terms of the digestiveness, you feel it really mitigates that.
All right, now I'm going to put the meat in.
All right. The pork is what she's putting in.
This is the pork.
These are the pork chops. They're going in.
Oh, and they are going to be so delicious when one finally eats them.
And then?
And now we're going to put the meatballs in.
We're going to put all the meatballs
in. And they are good. I may have to leave one out to see how it tastes when it's cool.
I'm afraid we might have it. We're just about at the end of our tape.
Oh.
Mom, tell us how this is going to be.
Well, now what I'm going to do, it's now about 10 o'clock. I will put all the meatballs in. I will add a little more water. And we're just going to let this go to about 11 o'clock.
And then what's the word for those who are eating?
What do you mean for eating? Oh!
And when you're done?
Manja, manja. You're going to...
Here we are on a beautiful day, a beautiful fall day in the hunt. It is October 26th, 2007, and welcome to Cooking with Rosina. In the kitchen is the host of our show. And today's episode is lasagna. Rose?
Yes!
Say hello to your audience.
Hello, audience. Welcome. Salt.
Now, Rose, tell us exactly what you're doing here.
Well, what am I doing here? I got a ricotta in here.
How much?
That's about 5 pounds.
5 pounds of ricotta. What have you added to that?
Salt.
And?
Pepper.
What made it red?
Oh, I had that. This was in the sauce.
Oh, she just.
So I'm using the same spoon.
She's using the spoon that she used in the sauce, which is just the way.
Which is okay.
The way you do it.
These, unfortunately, are parsley flakes. I forgot to buy fresh Italian parsley. So don't watch my show anymore.
So how much parsley are we putting in here?
You know, just until it looks nice.
And if we were using fresh parsley, how much would we be putting in there?
Oh, I don't know. Also till it looks, till it looks right. You know?
That would be why we're filming this. Because when you say it looks right, we need to know what you think looks right. Look at this.
Well, pretty well covered, you know?
Got it.
All right.
Now we're mixing.
Now what we're going to do, because those parsley flakes are going to soften, when you stick them in the lasagna. Pasta, macaroni, whatever you call it. All right, now we're going to add eggs.
Alrighty.
Now, for every pound, we're going to add a couple of eggs.
So we had 5 pounds?
I'm going to get about 8 to 10 eggs.
Got it. I'm going to rejoin this when there were 8 eggs in there. And while you finish with those eggs, I'm going to...
All right, that's 8.
And you wanted to tell us what's in this pan.
What pan?
Right here.
This is the lasagna that's been sitting there waiting for Barbara to come home.
Thank you, Mom.
It's quite all right, Barbara.
A little bit of guilt with our lasagna.
Hey,
What's
keeps on giving,
Keeps
keeps on giving.
Now, how long did you cook that lasagna?
Oh, till it's a little firm. It isn't really as soft because it's easier to handle when it's a little firm.
Okay.
And that's why you make it very, very thin. You dilute your sauce.
Show us that again.
Make it very thin.
So she took you took the pasta sauce that you made
Added water.
in the earlier part of this DVD and
Yeah.
added water for
Right.
the baking part. Now,
Right.
what's in this dish?
Oh, well,
Right
the big
here.
slices of scamozza. And,
Scamozza is what?
that's the cheese, mozzarella, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Italian style, it would have been scamozza, but you can't find it in the store.
Tell me why that is. What's the deal with scamozza? Why would it be
Well,
better?
that's what my mother always used. Scamozza.
Is it like mozzarella in the
Yes,
same family?
it is. Yeah,
Okay.
but it's difficult to find.
And
I
the
didn't find any.
other cheese here is,
The other is a grated Romano.
or more shredded, I should say. It looks.
Yeah, but
for
I
those of
like
us
it.
looking-
Because you put it in here for.
So, do you prefer grated or shredded then?
First time I've used shredded, but I think it'll do
Got it. Now,
because you put it between your layers. I'm adding one more egg to this.
and is that because the consistency isn't what you want?
Yeah, I think the egg is going to hold it a little thicker when it cooks.
So we want to look at this consistency because this is what she's going for. Very more liquidy than one might think, but the eggs
It
I
is, but when it cooks, it'll thicken up, because you have eggs.
Right.
This isn't like the old-time regatta either. The old-time regatta was much
Look here and tell us.
heavier. If you go to an Italian store, which probably I should have done, but it's far away, and you,
Look in the camera. Tell me. Yeah.
Hey, I can't do 2 things at once, This isn't like a real television show where I have
Yes,
any
it
help.
is. You have no idea.
My help is taking pictures.
I'm going to have this on the internet. We're not be selling these DVDs on the internet.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go.
All right.
So what
First,
happens
you're
here?
going to put sauce on the bottom. I don't know if other people do, but I do. I'm going to put sauce on the bottom.
All right.
I'm probably going to make this. I probably have never made it this way before because someone's at my elbow with a camera. My hands are clean as can be, believe me.
We do.
But you see, because this lasagna is a little on the underdone side, it's much easier to handle.
It would be stickier otherwise, or
Well, it would be. It might. My fingers may go through it, or
it's more fragile. I see.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just getting that out of you. Just see what you did. So
Yeah,
you just kind of overlapped those lasagnas.
Yeah.
So that the cheese
Well,
won't.
just because my pan, 2 is too little, and if I'm going to do 3, I have to overlap them. I just have to get everything covered here. Because this is going to puff up when it cooks. All right,
Alrighty.
now we're going to put, I personally do not like mozzarella on my lasagna. So I'm only going to put mozzarella on half of this.
Got it.
I have to remember which half when the time comes.
Got it.
But there are some people who like mozzarella.
I see. So this is how to make a lasagna that accommodates your guests.
Yeah. My picky family. And they can be picky at times. And they can even be difficult.
No, they can't.
Oh, okay.
Remember, this thing's gonna last forever.
Okay, now I'm gonna
All right.
do this. Now I just have to remember, when I'm done, I will put mozzarella on the top of that part, so I know what
Got it.
you
So,
understand.
close to the ocean, mozzarella. Oh, and then we put some, oh, you put Romano on.
Oh yeah, Romano cheese.
Romano goes on the layer as well.
Because the
yeah.
Parmesan is for soup.
Oh.
Romano cheese is for macaroni.
Interesting. What about chicken Parmesan, though? That's a unique thing, right?
Well, that's a special dish. It's chicken Parmesan, therefore you would use, just like, well, yeah, eggplant, but that's not a meat. Oh, sorry.
Oh. Oh, and then we put the sauce on top of all that cheese.
Yeah.
The watery sauce.
Now I may have to water down some more sauce, which I have somewhere around here.
And wait till we see that. Wait till. Well, you have seen. You folks have seen that recipe already.
Oh, you are? You're going to get that in the front? How are you
That's
going
going
to
to
do
be
that?
first.
Oh, you're a
The magic of editing.
Oh, wonderful.
You folks don't need to know that. You're just enjoying the finished product.
Okay, there. Now my macaroni has really expanded, but that's fine. See, this is what happens if it's a little bit.
It kind of breaks.
Yeah, but I'm gonna find whole pieces here.
And how's this for the view that the chef has as she's making her pasta? She's looking out the window at the ocean, listening to the waves.
And Barbara.
And me, of course, because I am talking nonstop. And I've already complimented the chef on this dress, which I swear to God I remember from
This is my old
entire
standby. Absolutely.
childhood. Complete, and I have to go down to the slippers
Yes.
and the magical footwear that completes this outfit.
Now you're gonna say, gee, she put the cheese underneath before. Well, this is because this is an educational thing. It makes very little difference, the sequence that you use.
No, you put the cheese on the top.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you did. You put the
well-
regatta, then you put the mozzarella.
Well, anyway, it makes
Or
no
the
difference.
scamozza, whatever
It makes
the-
no difference.
Got it. One could opt to put the mozzarella and then put the regatta on
Yeah,
top.
whatever way you want to do it. We
Got it.
Italians, anything goes.
Let's see that again. What is it?
Anything goes.
Anything goes. But it looks like we're getting down to the end of that.
If when it's done, it tastes good. What difference does it make?
And I'm telling you now, this is gonna taste good.
The better.
Alrighty, yes, the window side has the mozzarella.
Yeah. And then I will save a little of this to put on the top
Okay.
so as to indicate
Which end?
it's the mozzarella side.
Got it.
You notice I prepared all this ahead of time.
She did because she was waiting for me.
Yes. But that's all right.
I'm sorry, the camera crew hadn't arrived yet.
But my oven is on,
And what is it on?
which is now working after I blew a fuse.
Now, what is it on? What temperature is it on?
375.
Okay.
Okay, now here we go.
So this gets a top layer. Now, we still have regatta left over. Is that just going to be left
Well,
over?
now I'm going to make a decision. I still have a little more to got plain. The question is, do I want to make another layer, which means I'd have more regatta and egg, or will I just throw that regatta that I have a little bit on top and sauce
As just a topping layer?
and use it up?
Right. So you could end this with the regatta on the top if you...
Not
you could-
really. I've got to put. It has to have stuff.
It has to have pasta over the regatta.
Yeah.
So you are going to do another layer then? I
No,
see.
I'm just going to do this.
Oh, I see. Do a single sheet.
Yeah, I'm just going to put a little bit.
I see. See, there's the... And this would be another example of the if it tastes good.
What Vive la différence.
Vive la
I
différence.
hate to quote French because my president would be upset.
And we wouldn't want to upset
no.
George Herbert Walker Bush.
No, because he's out in California, trying to calm the people that have lost their homes in the fire. And,
Did you hear his latest comment too, which was, well, California is an example of having a governor who's involved and engaged, who has a dig to the governor of Louisiana during Katrina. So he never passes up an opportunity to divide.
Oh, come on, the lasagna. I mean, the pasta. Well, lasagna, that's what it is. Wouldn't have given me this trouble ordinarily, but
If you hadn't had to wait. I get it. But I'm going to go in the bathroom and photograph what she was waiting for.
Oh, that doesn't belong in a cooking show.
Yeah, but now all the folks know that I made you wait. But I went and bought her a fish for her bathroom.
Now, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, this looks great.
Isn't that perfect?
That's perfect.
Just enough.
Is that perfect amount of sauce?
Okay.
Now.
It's going to spill over the oven, and I know it. But I don't care.
We want to get a nice look at that.
Now.
Look at how beautiful.
We are going to
Look at
put
that.
this here.
Up toward the end. Put it more toward that end. Yeah.
That's right, Barbara, because if I put it in the middle, we wouldn't know if it was the middle this way or middle that way.
Exactly. Now we know.
Oh, am I glad she's
here.
here. Okay, now.
Well, I had to contribute something so I could say we made the lasagna.
All right, now.
Now. The aluminum foil. You look like a commercial.
Market basket, you're right. I have to give them. I'm very generous because I'm generous in all ways.
Yes, you are, Mom.
So.
And that's what my mother once taught me. Generous people are generous in all ways.
Yeah,
and cheap people are cheap in all ways. And you don't qualify as the latter. What are we looking for?
Hold on. Am I looking for this?
Oh, she's looking for Pam.
Yeah, this is for
Interesting.
grilling.
Oh, no, do you want the olive oil one?
No, I want the one up there, yeah.
All right.
Can you reach it?
Yes, I can, but I'm going to have to stop camera for a moment. And there we are, we're back. And she has her olive oil Pam, which is interesting. I didn't realize what this was going to be. So you're pamming the inside of the aluminum foil.
So it won't stick to my...
Can you see that, Pam? Show me that. Because it's olive oil. Let's see what that is. What you're doing is using an olive oil. Got it.
I could also use the toothpicks.
Oh yes, that's what you used to do when we were kids. She'd put toothpicks in the lasagna and make the
But no one ever choked. That was a
make the aluminum stand up. Yeah, it didn't work, Ma. We're all still here.
Right, now, this is the important part.
Yes.
This cooks longer than they tell you.
How long is it going to take?
Well, this could take an hour.
Okay.
Could even take longer because there's a lot of regatta. Very heavy, very thick, very heavy. The box, the lasagna came in, said 45 minutes, but I'll tell you right now, that's going to take a lot longer.
So we're going to check back with it in an hour.
In an hour, I got my new stove.
Yes.
So I'm going to put timer. I'm going to put, since I fixed this and, destroyed the stove. Remember the time the sparks came out?
I do. I remember. I was here.
I know.
Actually, I was upstairs when I heard the screaming.
Oh, there we go, 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Alrighty.
Oh, now meanwhile we'll watch television, Barbara.
That sounds good.
Okay?
Say ciao, Bella.
Ciao, Bella. And mwah, love y'all.
Tell me about the cookie sheet.
Okay. Now, after I put this in the oven, I put a cookie sheet under it. Ordinarily, I put the lasagna thing on the cookie sheet directly, but this time I put the cookie sheet on the lowest shelf. I am now, it was going for an hour at 375. I boosted it to 400, and it's been another half hour. I'm putting it back uncovered.
So we went a half an hour more
At
400, so it's been in an hour and a half now. It is uncovered for how long?
Well, until it's done. That's probably, I'm gonna check it every 15 minutes. I suspect it'll be done 15 minutes to half an hour at 400.
So we
Because
started...
the edges are you can see the edges are coagulating. You can
Right.
see, but the center is still
loose.
watery. So I'll probably give it another 15, which means a half. If I give it 15 more minutes, it will have been in there an hour and a half. An hour at 375, 30 minutes at 400, but I'm going to check it again in 15 minutes.
Okay. Bye.
Okay? Cheerio. Ciao.
Alrighty, here's the
right.
moment we've all been waiting for. It is done. It went, as you can all see, another 15 minutes to
Yeah.
341.
Now the thing is, it still isn't completely cooked. But where I'm going to serve it in another couple days, I will finish cooking it the day I'm going to serve it. I'll put it back in the oven.
And you'll do
And,
another half hour, you said.
And I'll do about another half hour.
You see the steam coming off that, everyone? Rosina?
Meanwhile, Barbara and I are going to check it, I think, when it cools off tonight when you get home from the
Whoa!
show.
Oh, we might have to.
Yeah.
Bon appetit.
CC. See you later.
Brava! Onion
Yeah.
on that incredible lasagna. It's going to be good
It's
eating.
going to cool, and then I'll cover it when it gets cool.
It almost looks like it still cooks while it's sitting there steaming.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Gosh,
We're
that thing's
done.
very hot.
This is a 20-minute disc now that is simply